Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you have seen by the title of this video, I am announcing that I'm pregnant, and I just want to give you guys some pregnancy updates. When I was trying TTC, I would watch these videos and be comforted by them, and even when I found out that I was pregnant, I went and I looked up these things so that I could know what was happening. So I will start with just a pregnancy update from week 3 when I found out to week 10, and then from there I'll do another video that gives the update. I'm further along now, but I'll just recap on the things that I remember. So one, when I found out that I was pregnant, it was because I was late. So my cycle is 21 days, and so when I was like 2 days late, I was like, let me test. I did not have any symptoms. Like, the only thing that I can just spot and say that maybe it was a symptom is because when we were camping, I'll say camping, we're not really camping, we're like in our house, and we're staying in an outside building once the house has been built. So I was like, because we pee in the house, like we don't have a toilet in that space, so we use a bucket to pee in, and we then dispose of the pee outside. So I could just smell the pee, and I was like, I need to take that out immediately. And I found that strange because I'm not one that is sensitive to smell. So I think that the only thing that I felt was just the sensitivity to smell. But I don't have any issues with how things smell, or they turn me off because it smells a certain way. I haven't had that issue. The only thing is when something smells bad, it's just magnified how bad it smells. But other than that, the normal things, they don't bother me. So week 3, that's when I found out. I took a pregnancy test, and it was positive, and I was so excited because we've been trying for about, I think, 5 months. We started trying in April, and I found out in November. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Wait a minute. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So it took us about 7 months to find the positive test, and within those 7 months, I would have like symptoms, I would just feel symptoms after symptoms, thinking it's the month. It was never the month. And on the month that it happened, I didn't have any symptoms. The only thing that I had was, I was praying to God, and I was like, Lord, like with this thing, it was weighing on me, and I had to give it up. I had to give up the trying to conceive to God, and I was like, Lord, when you want it to happen, you will make it happen. And then this one morning, I heard a voice saying, the transfer will happen in November. And then when I heard that, I ran to my husband and I said, I heard the Lord said he will make the transfer in the 2nd of November. But I never, on the 4th of November. But I never thought that he was referring to us trying to conceive, because a lot of things have been happening, and we have been dealing with a lot of things and are expecting a lot of things. So we just thought of other things that the Lord was saying that the transfer will take place in, and I was excited to see what was going to happen. And then November 4 came, and our car broke down on our way to where we were building our house in the middle of the night. We had to stay on the road like most of the night, and we were rescued like in the early mornings, and so it was just so hectic. It was such a horrible day, but I didn't think, so I was like, this day we're expecting something good, but like it felt like tragedy was just hitting us left, right, and center. But now I know that something good also accompanied that days, because it was 2 days later that I found out that I was pregnant, because I was 2 days late. All right, and I took the pregnancy test, and that was that. The following week, things that then started happening were strange, right? So I just suddenly could not wear earrings on my one ear because it was just irritating my ear hole. It's like if it was fake, I could not wear it. I could only wear like gold, like carat gold on my ears, and I could not wear fake earrings. And I took them out, and I was like, oh, my ears irritated, I don't know why. And I found out that it's actually one of pregnancy symptoms, because somebody also was pregnant, had the same issue. So I was like, wow, this also happened to me. And then another thing, on the first week, I say first week of me finding out, which will be the 4th week pregnancy update, I was just not feeling anything, basically, just apart from the earrings giving me issues. And then week 5, week 5, the only thing I was feeling exhaustion, and also part of us just traveling up and down a lot contributed to me feeling so exhausted and being in the end of the year and just dealing with a lot of stuff. You know, I felt so exhausted, felt drained, physically, and so I had to take a lot of like rest and naps and stuff like that. So that was my week 5. Other than that, the only thing that I can mention on week 5 was me just one day I'm feeling symptoms, one day I'm not feeling symptoms. That also would concern me. And then week 6 came along. Same thing with the week 5, no symptoms. My breast getting bigger. I had to actually buy now items for my breast because some items don't fit me anymore because my breasts are so huge. My buttons are busting out. And yes, it's tender as well. You know, when you touch them, they're tender. The little area there is so black. It's like so black, like darkened. And I remember when I was TTCing that I would check for my breast, you know, because they say it will darken if you're pregnant, but they only started darkening like week 5, week 6, not when I found out. When I found out, everything just looked normal, seemed normal, and I didn't have any indicators at all that said, oh, you've conceived this. No. The only thing that I did have was 2 weeks prior, I guess, on the day that I ovulated, I had a dream. I had a dream, and in the dream, I was walking on this path, and I was walking with my husband. And then on the path, I meet these 2 kids, and I'm like, whose kids are these? And it's like in the dream, I asked, whose kids are these? And there's 2 of them. Whose kids are these? And it's like, I don't remember receiving an answer, but it's like in the dream, I knew that this was our kids. But then I picked up one. Sorry guys, the camera keeps cutting, and there's noise outside. But there's nothing I can do. I just want to do this video so that I can take it out. And then I was like, whose kids are these? And I never received an answer in the dream, but like I knew, like in my mind, I knew that these were our kids. And then I picked up the one kid, and I tried to pick up the second kid, and it was just too heavy for me. And I asked my husband, I said, Habi, please, can you carry the other one? So I have this one. And then he helped to carry the other one, and then we walked, continued on the path that we were on. And that was it. And I in the dream, after the dream, I just felt like the Lord was like impressing upon me that as where I fall short, I should ask for help from my husband, and he should be helpful, you know, with the load of the kids coming through. Because one of my things, like even in my prayer journal, I wrote to the Lord, like, Lord, you know, I want to be a mother, but my concern is my energy levels right now. Like I don't feel. Sorry guys about that. Okay, so I felt the Lord just impressing upon me that the dream was sort of like him confirming to me that he's got me and I have the support structure that I need for motherhood and for parenting. And one of my issues was like, Lord, I want to have kids, I want to be a mother, but my issue is that I don't feel like I have the capability to do it. It's like I was looking at my energy levels, I was looking at my time with the business Get to Natural and just everything that was happening, and the family, the things that were happening in the family, just feeling inadequate, you know. But like the Lord just showed me in that dream that as much as you won't be able to do it all, you have support structure. So for me to lean on my husband and to trust that he will help me when I need help with the things that I need to carry. So that was that. And then week 6 was the same as week 5. Then week 7, this one was a tricky one. Week 7, I had like a scare, if you will, right? This one time I had like massive diarrhea. I had massive diarrhea, and that was like a once-off incident. I know this video is TMI. If you don't want to hear this, please go next to another video. But I just want to be transparent as much as possible because these type of videos for me were very helpful. So week 7, I had diarrhea, and after that explosion happened, I started spotting. The spotting was like a once-off event, but it scared me, you know. And I remember just praying, and remember having praying for me, and like, please pray for me. And I was feeling so discouraged, you know. But I had to like recite the scriptures, fear not, you know, that whatever happens, the Lord is in control, right? Whether it's this pregnancy is taken away from me, whether I have it, it is the Lord's doing, and there is nothing that it will take nothing away from me, right? And that I will still trust the Lord regardless, right? It will be painful. It was painful to just think of it, but I had to give it to the Lord because I was not wanting to go to those places. And then the next day, nothing happened. Okay, guys, those are my week 4 to week 7 updates. Ever since then, I've continued with the pregnancy. Like I said, I haven't been to the doctor for scans or anything. Just want to wait as long as possible, because I know also that scans have some issues with those, and then we'll see. We don't want to know the gender of the baby as yet. Stay tuned, guys. I hope you like this type of videos. I will be doing more content this year because I feel like I've neglected the channel, and it's because a lot has been going on. Not that a lot is not going on now, it's still going on, but I feel like I've made too many excuses to not come and speak into this channel, because I know that some of you actually like the content that I've been making, and the Lord has been speaking to you about similar things, and it's helpful to actually hear the experiences that we are having. It is challenging. Am I still married to the same guy? Yes. Are we still as many as we are? No. We've had ups and downs in the family. We've had people come, we've people leave, and it's been just challenging. And I want to talk more about just going through transitions and how we've been tackling or taking those transitions. You know, those things will happen. They happened to Jesus, and Jesus had multitudes, and at the end he ended up with 11 and one who substituted the 12th disciple. So if it happened to Jesus, it will happen to us, and it's painful and it hurts, but we have to soldier on and keep the same message that the Lord has given to us to share with the world and to share with his people. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing. I hope you are blessed. I love you guys. Mwah.